In the spotlight this morning, it's just another day on the job. The hit reality competition series Tough as Nails is back for season 2 tonight. 12 everyday heroes are ready to test their strength, agility, and mental toughness. And here to tell us what we can expect is executive producer and host Phil Kogan. Good morning, Phil.
Good morning to you. I'm glad to be back talking to you about a second season. That means the first season worked. That's a good thing.
Yeah, and when I was looking back, I mean, we last spoke in July about this first season, and you alluded to the fact that the timing of this show it was pretty perfect given the pandemic and the way that the world was shaken. Remind folks again about the premise and who exactly you're highlighting.
Yeah, I mean, look, there weren't a lot of silver linings that came out of 2020 with regards to the pandemic, but if anything was positive with regards to how it related to our show, Tough as Nails. The show celebrates everyday Americans who make sure that the country works. And so in 2020, I think we all had a new appreciation for those people. Yeah. Those people who kept all our essential services working, those people who are still working in hospitals, healthcare workers, people that have continued to grow our food and make sure that the world functions. They literally keep the country running. And so that's what this show is all about. It's about honoring those people. And little did we know when we shot season 1 that it was going to resonate in the way that it did. Mm-hmm. We hoped, people would want to honor them, but I think the pandemic only made us appreciate those people even more. Everyday Americans who keep our country running.
We do have that newfound appreciation, that's for sure. These competitors are remarkable. What exactly are they competing for in season 2?
So in Tough as Nails, one of the things that makes the show different is that there's 2 mutually exclusive competitions. We have an individual competition to find out who is the toughest of them all. There's 12 competitors, and one of them will be crowned the Tough as Nails champion. But even if someone gets cut from the individual competition, they all stay to compete in a team competition. And there's money to be won in the team competition as well. So at the end of the day, nobody is sent home if they get cut from the individual competition. They stay to compete in the team competition, and they can win money. So nobody goes home empty-handed. Everybody has some money in their pocket by the time they're finished. And they're competing at real world job sites, doing real jobs. So they'll be on construction sites, farms, on factories, sand factories. The idea is that we don't have them do something, on a man-made obstacle course or some television set. We send them to real world job sites and get them to do jobs there.
And the show premieres tonight. Any new shakeups for this season? What can we expect? I'm sure you're going to start off with a strong episode.
Oh, it starts off with a very strong episode. The very first thing out of the gate, once we bring all the 12 people together, 6 men, 6 women, all walks of life, ranging in age from 29 to 49, wow, is we get them to do a challenge to pick out the 2 strongest in making concrete. And then from the 2 winners, we take the 2 winners, those 2 winners get a chance to pick 2 teams. And then those 2 teams, right out of the gate, they've never worked with each other before, they've just met each other. All of a sudden, they're competing to frame up a garage on a foundation. And a lot of craziness ensues as they try to, stamp their mark on with each other and win the first $12,000 for the first team challenge.
It is always interesting to see those team dynamics, who's going to step up and lead, who's going to just learn how to work better with their own teammates. Phil, so much to look forward to. We're so happy it's back for another season. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, thank you.
And don't miss the season 2 premiere of Tough as Nails. It's tonight at 8 right here on WPRI 12.